Once, in a secluded village nestled amidst dense woods and overshadowed by ancient mountains, there stood an old and eerie mansion. Its dark history and chilling tales had earned it the name of Hollow Manor. The townsfolk avoided the place, believing it to be cursed by malevolent spirits that lurked within its decaying walls. Despite the warnings, one brave soul, named Emily, decided to spend a night inside the mansion while her family was away on a trip. As the clock struck midnight, Emily stepped through the mansion's creaking doors, engulfed in darkness. She brought with her only a flickering candle, her heart pounding with anticipation and fear. The thick silence wrapped around her like a suffocating shroud, and every step echoed through the desolate hallways. At first, Emily brushed off her unease as mere jitters, but as the night progressed, the mansion seemed to come alive with unseen terrors. Doors creaked open and slammed shut on their own, making her jump at every sound. Cold drafts sent shivers down her spine, and the flickering candles seemed to dim, casting ominous shadows that danced on the walls. In one of the dusty rooms, she found a decaying portrait of a family long gone, their eyes seeming to follow her every move. The children in the painting had twisted, sinister grins that seemed to mock her presence. The unsettling feeling in the pit of her stomach grew with every passing minute, but Emily couldn't bring herself to leave, driven by curiosity and the desire to conquer her fear. As the night deepened, strange whispers seemed to resonate from the very walls themselves. The mansion's ancient secrets called out to her, coaxing her to uncover the mysteries hidden within its forgotten rooms. The voices grew louder and more sinister, urging her to explore deeper into the abyss of the Hollow Manor. In a moment of desperation, Emily sought solace in the mansion's library, hoping to lose herself in books and escape the haunting reality outside. But as she reached for a dusty tome, a chilling presence brushed against her hand and the bookshelves trembled violently. The books flew off their shelves, pages fluttering like ghostly wings as if trying to communicate some dreadful message. Determined not to be overwhelmed by the mansion's malevolence, Emily clenched her fists, her courage warring with her fear. She began to chant an ancient protective spell she had read about in her research, hoping it would keep the malevolent spirits at bay. The atmosphere grew tense, and the air seemed to crackle with an otherworldly energy. For a moment, the haunting ceased, and Emily felt a glimmer of hope. But the respite was short-lived. As the clock struck 3, the mansion erupted into chaos. The walls bled with eerie patterns, and ghostly figures materialized in the corners of her vision. The portraits on the walls contorted into nightmarish visages, and a haunting chorus of voices reverberated through the corridors. Terrified beyond comprehension, Emily realized that the spirits that haunted Hollow Manor were not here to scare her away. They wanted to claim her as one of their own. They sought a soul to join them in their eternal torment. With her heart pounding in her throat, Emily fled through the labyrinthine halls, desperate to escape the clutches of the malevolent spirits. But every turn seemed to lead her deeper into the mansion's sinister heart. The darkness closed in around her, and the suffocating silence made her feel utterly alone, isolated from the world beyond those haunted walls. Just as all hope seemed lost, Emily stumbled upon a hidden room adorned with ancient runes etched into the floor. She recognized them from her research, the runes of protection and banishment. With trembling hands, she traced the symbols and chanted a prayer for salvation. In a dazzling burst of light, the spirits recoiled, their haunting chorus silenced. Emily's heart pounded as the mansion seemed to shake and groan, resisting the purifying power of the runes. Yet, she persisted, her will stronger than ever. Finally, the darkness receded, and the mansion fell into an eerie stillness. Emily had successfully banished the malevolent spirits from Hollow Manor, breaking the curse that had trapped them for generations. As dawn broke on the horizon, she emerged from the mansion, pale and trembling, but victorious. The townsfolk never learned of Emily's harrowing night in Hollow Manor, but her heart knew the true terror of being home alone in the presence of malevolence. She carried the memory with her forever, a haunting reminder of the night she faced the darkness and emerged triumphant. From that day forth, Hollow Manor stood in silence, devoid of the eerie presence that once consumed its halls. It remained a mysterious place, but the fear it once instilled had given way to a new legend, a tale of bravery and the enduring power of the human spirit in the face of unspeakable horrors.